How's it going, YouTube? This is Trainer JI, and today we have the Monday weekend sales recap. All we sold this weekend was this one Labrador puppy. You can't see him very well, and I'm very sorry that you can't, but this is Jet. This is Jet. So I know I told you guys I had something big coming this for this Monday, and maybe you guys thought it was card related, but this is more so big in my personal life. This is Jetson, aka Jet. He is a 8-week-old, going on 9-week-old silver Labrador puppy, and he is a handful. But a lot of you guys know my dog passed away a couple months ago. This guy was born literally less than 24 hours after Sam passed, and I didn't really know if I was ready, and I went on the site that had these puppies. It's a breeder pretty local to us. It's really good, and they... I saw that they had this litter that was born at that point, and this guy was just sitting in a corner kind of by himself, like a little sausage, like curled up in a ball while the other ones were together, and it just kind of reminded me a lot of Samson. So it just kind of felt right, and I said, if this one's available, you know, we'll get one. If not, we'll wait. And sure enough, this guy was available, and so here we are. So if you're talking about Monday weekend sales recap, technically we're negative $1,200 in the hole right now because that's how much this guy was. But we did good enough this weekend that we can pay for him. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked. This was kind of like, you know, things have been getting better for me in my life right now, and this was kind of the last piece that I felt like I needed to complete things again, and we're on the upswing. So also, you can blame him for me not getting the stuff shipped today. We're still trying to figure out how he operates. And yeah, I just didn't quite get a chance to get this stuff shipped out. But he's really well behaved, to be honest, as he's biting me. Yeah. But no, for a pup, he's really well behaved. He had one accident in the house in 3 days, and that was honestly my fault. Yeah, he's just a good pup. But yeah, this is Jet. You'll see Jet in more videos in the future. He will be growing astronomically because he's a massive, massive pup. He'll probably be 100 pounds all said and done. He'll no longer fit up here on the play mat. But yeah, this is Jet. Hi. All right. I'm going to take him out to my wife quick. I know you guys know I don't do cuts in my videos. So if you guys want to skip ahead like a minute, 2 minutes, I don't know. I'm going to take him out to my wife. She's going to monitor him at the pool while my son's out there. And then we will get into this Monday weekend sales recap. So I'll be right back. All right, Jetty, come on. All right, I have returned. Kind of made it tough. My kid wanted me to come swimming. I will do that after this is recorded, but let's try not to screw this up. I also need to readjust you guys then. But yeah, Monday weekend sales recap. What's up? How's it going? Did you have a good weekend? How's your Monday going? Hopefully you have a good rest of your week. What's new? What's exciting? Turn this off for a sec so we don't glare everything up. Get this situated. Yeah, overall, really solid sales weekend. No sale. I didn't run a sale this weekend, honestly, partly because of the fact of getting the dog. I didn't want to create extra work and not know if how things were going to go today. Honestly, this didn't take me long at all to get this together. I'm getting really proficient and efficient at picking orders as I keep getting further and further into this venture. And honestly, after last week's $2,500 sales weekend, or excuse me, 11,000 or 12, whatever the heck it was, a lot of money. This was super easy. But yeah, overall, really solid sales weekend for not running a sale. We got a good mix of singles and graded in here, and a lot of kind of unique stuff as well as some like cheaper stuff like the PSA 6s. Those seem to fly out of here. I mean, not that I don't price them accordingly, but they do fly out of here. You guys didn't also get a video on Saturday this week, also, again, because of the dog. Just a lot going on, but I do have, 2 videos recorded, so you're going to get 3 this week, counting this one. So don't be afraid, and things are going to be fine here. It just took a couple days to kind of figure him out and understand his schedule and how everything worked. So you guys are going to get 2 more videos this week. What did I buy series video, and then I'm not sure what the other one's going to be yet. We'll see. And then I had some people asking about the Gold Star video, about doing a sales recap on that. Those just went into Q&A today after being in assembly over the weekend. I'm going to wait till not only until they finish grading, but also until they go off on auction. And then I'll probably do like a separate kind of in the middle of the week sales recap on all the Gold Star sales after they've gone off on auction. Also, kind of recap on my personal opinion and experience with that whole service. I'm really not sure how everything's going to work if, somebody doesn't pay. It's going to be interesting to see what all goes on there with that send in, auction off, and get paid out service that PSA offers now. So we'll see. All right, I think that's about all for the updates. We got the dog in there. Everything's good to go. We got our stuff rolling here. Total for this weekend was... Oh, no. Did I delete it? Oh, I did. Yikes. I refreshed it. I don't know the exact dollar amount then. I know in a general sense it's going to be off by like a couple dollars, but it was like $2,940 and like 60 cents, I think it was. So close enough to $3K, which is what this is going to get listed at. So $2,940, we'll just call it flat. As always, that does not deduct eBay fees, shipping costs, taxes, etc., etc. That is simply the gross amount for what you see in front of you. Again, really nice assortment here. Some interesting cards. You got something like an EX Battle Boost Reverse up here. PSA 10 Sun and Moon promos. Just VMAX in general. VMAXs are definitely starting to pick up in sales. Just a lot of this stuff, it's just, I don't know, the whole Pokemon market is super, super interesting, and it's crazy to see over time how things go. Also, Card Ass is definitely starting to pick up too. All right, we got this. Again, we're just going to call it 3K flat. 2,940, I think, is about what it was. Let's get into this. Let me get the light on for you and get this page pulled up. I have the page with all the individual prices. The issue is I refreshed the page that just keeps the sales from the weekend on it, and there's really no way to specifically get that number back dialed in because the parameters you have to set with the days, it just doesn't work out. But anyway, we're set up. We're ready to rock here. Let me get a couple of these stacks put to the side. And then let's get rolling through this. We'll zoom in just a smidge. All right. So first up, we have Pikachu VMAX Coral Comics promo. We got the Chunkachu here. Near mint condition, $11.99. We have the Golem Card Ass PSA 10 using Explosion. It's actually kind of an insane artwork when you really think about it. These have the stats and everything on the back. PSA 10 on this copy, $234.99. We have the Manectric EX from the Master Deck build box. This one, you can always tell what these are from, these build box things that they do, especially I think XY era, because they have like a matte finish instead of a gloss on the EXs. But damage condition on this copy, $1.49. We have the Charizard EX from Wild Blaze, Heavy Play, $3.99. Bunch of these going to be in this video. I'm not sure what that is, what that's all about all of a sudden, but I thought that was interesting. We have a Glaceon from Dawn Dash, and then also another Glaceon from Dawn Dash. Both of these copies are in near mint condition, and both of these sold for $39.99 for a total of $79.98 for the pair. We have the Emboar EX from the Togekiss vs. Emboar EX deck kit. It has the Emboar stamp down here. It's actually pretty cool. Excellent condition, $7.19. We have the Dark Dragonair from the Silver deck kit. Great artwork here by Imakuni, which is actually kind of cool. But light play on this copy, $8.99. We have the Chuck Fan from VS, PSA 10, $84.99. Charizard and Braixen GX from Remix Bout, PSA 8, $26.99. Tag teams are definitely on the climb. I'm just going to call it now, and this is just speculative. My guess is these are going to climb a little bit more yet, and then these are really going to bottom kind of hard, but still be way ahead of where they used to be as more and more hit the market. And then I think that over time, they'll slowly, gradually climb back up to what they are now. And then at some point, probably someday, most likely exceed what they're at now. But yeah, I just think these give me a vibe of increasing in value too fast for what they are. Not that most people did not buy this stuff from this era. I was fortunate that I do have a ton of this stuff stashed away, but yeah, I don't know. I think these kind of went up in value too fast, but we'll see. I could be completely wrong, and a lot of times I am, so we'll see what happens. We have the Eevee 7-Eleven promo from BWP, moderately played, $15.99. We have a beautiful, beautiful Slow King here. Don't worry, that's not on the card. That is on the sleeve. Beautiful Slow King here from Neo 1 Genesis. Excellent condition, $34.99. Charizard from Freeze Bolt. Excellent condition, $24.99. We have a nice artwork here of Whalmer by Kazuki. Near mint, $5.99. This is from Mirage Forest. He's like flying through the air. I don't know. I've said it before, but early Kazuki to me gives vibes that he was like tripping on some extracurriculars is basically what we'll say. And the style is way better, I feel like, than what Kazuki now is. But that's just my personal opinion. His inspiration was much better back then. Or his or her, excuse me. I don't even know if Kazuki is male or female. All right, scrolling down, we have Charizard Reverse Foil from EX Battle Boost. Moderately played, $105 flat. This is a gorgeous card. I love this Charizard. I know a lot of people don't. This is a very unique one by Tokia. I have one of these autographed in non-holo foil. Or, yeah, non-holo foil. In non-holo, just the base version. And that's something I'll probably get graded at some point. But that's in the collection. Just a really cool card. And it's cool to have it autographed by Tokia as well. We have the Dragonite from Paradigm Trigger, near mint, $2.99. Golfing from Heart Gold Collection, Reverse Foil, PSA 10, $59.99. We have the N from the Trent Orndorff deck. You guys will see these every once in a while because I open a bunch of these decks. This is from the World Champs deck, 2014. Near mint on this copy, $4.99. Magikarp, I love this one, by Komiya from Expedition. There's just so much going on in this thing. It's just honestly top tier Magikarp for sure, but excellent condition on this copy, $19.99. We have Bugsy's Yanma from VS Series, light play, $7.99. Another Magikarp here. We got this Derpacarp from the My First Battle Kit. This has got the Squirtle stamp on the side here. Near mint on this copy, $3.99. We got some more card ass here. We got the PSA 8 on the Coughing. Kind of funny, this one's also using Explosion. I never really realized that for some reason, but Coughing is definitely detonating here. PSA 8 on this copy, $35 flat. We have the Doug Trio, which honestly, this one trips me out if I look at it too long, because it's using Earthquake, and like the way they did the graphic, it makes it look like it's shaking, and honestly, like visually for me, it screws with my eyes a little bit, for sure. PSA 8 on this copy, $28 flat. We have the Moltres Prism from Cardass as well. PSA 8, $50 flat. And then we have the Articuno Prism, PSA 8, $60 flat on the Articuno. It is the same art, but for some reason it looks better on that. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. 2 more stacks to go here. We got the Gyarados VMAX from Blue Sky Stream, near mint, $4.99. This is a good Gyarados for sure. Charizard, again, another Wild Blaze here, moderately played, $7.19. We have the Torterra Holo from Stormfront, PSA 6, $14.99. It's usually what I list stuff like this at. I mean, it's less than grading. It makes sense, and a lot of times that's what the stuff sells for. But Leafeon Gym promo from SMP, PSA 6, $14.99. We have the Raichu OG base set Raichu Light Play, $29.99. Got some Pika promos here. We got the Spring Battle Road promo from DPP, PSA 8, $44.99. We have the 7-Eleven special set promo from SMP, PSA 8, $64.59. It's crazy to me that an 8 of this is $65. It's almost worth it when you see these like sub 20, 30, 40 bucks or whatever, no matter what the condition is they come in, to buy them, because if it's great condition, you're gonna, you know, profit big time. If it's PSA 8, you're probably still gonna break even after everything's said and done. And worst case scenario, you have to sell it raw, you might break even or you might lose a couple dollars, but the risk reward on a lot of these Sun and Moon era promos of Pikachu specifically seems very reward heavy rather than risk heavy, just in my personal opinion. We have the Meiji Chocolate Pika. I think this is actually a perfect example right here. So we have the Meiji Chocolate Pika from ADVP. So this is from 2004. We have 2018. So 14 years difference. PSA 8, $66.49. So this sold for only $2 more than a card that is $14 newer. I don't know. It's just crazy to me. Modern is on a whole other level. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how stuff like this ages in the future for sure. But to me personally, I would rather have the Meiji Chocolate promo. But if you're really looking at it, you know, from a standpoint here, is this artwork better? Kind of, yes. I mean, you really look at it, it kind of is. I mean, I think you have a Fletchinder in the background, or two of them. Yeah. This is just your Ken Sugimori stock art. This just has a vibe to me. The release, the time frame, the border, everything. So that'd be my pick, but I get it. I know where, you know, people are at with Modern. I just think that it's just wild to me, the price that stuff's at and where things are going. Again, $66.49 on the PSA 8 Meiji Chocolate promo. We have another one of these ends from the Trent Ordorf deck, near mint, $4.99. We have the original Bubble Mew from the CD promo, How to Play Pokemon or whatever it was, box set thing. Most people know what they are. If you don't, check it out. Just look up Pokemon CD promos. But anyway, heavy play on this Mew, $9.99. And we got our last stack here, and then we'll let you guys take off. Awesome one here. Lugia GX Super Burst Impact, PSA 10, $350. Yeah, this stuff, again, Sun and Moon is just really starting to take off. And I know it's kind of hitting that point now where, I mean, this is 7 years old. We're really getting to the point where this is not vintage by any means. This is still modern, but it's no longer ultra modern. It's modern, but it's not ultra modern. So I don't know. I get it. I'm glad I bought a lot of this stuff, but again, it's just another one of those cards. It'll be interesting to see in this market what Sun and Moon does when we have a little bit of a downturn. But then again, you can't really find this stuff everywhere. I mean, what's here? We'll look the pop on this because I'm actually curious myself. Pop on this in 10 is 696. And when you look at that compared to everything else modern right now, I mean, you have cards that probably just came out a couple weeks ago that probably have pops higher than that. I know that's wild, but that's the truth. So, does it make sense? No, but does it make sense? Kind of, yeah. It kind of does. Again, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I actually really like this card too, though. We have the Pichu Premium Neo Premium File 2, moderately played, $14.99. We have the lovely Paradise Resort World Champs promo from 2023. PSA 9 in the Japanese copy, $200 flat. Dark Houndoom. I love that they did the Dark Houndoom in Fire type. This thing just looks sick to me. This is from Neo 4 Destiny, near mint, $44.99. And then we have the Houndoom with the stock Ken Sugimori Volcano in the background. This is from Moonlit Pursuit, near mint, $7.99. One of my favorite Gyarados, I have obviously the complete set of VS, so I have one of these in my collection. We have the Lance's Gyarados from VS, PSA 8 in this copy, $144.99. I mean, this is just fantastic Kasube. Just absolutely amazing. We have Suicune from the Neo Premium File 2, excellent condition, $8.99. We have the Champions Festival 2022 Worlds promo in English, PSA 10, $524.99. This was the bigger or big boy copy or card from the weekend for sure. We have Pikachu, Surfing Pikachu, Bonds Until the End of Time, Light Play, $19.99. We have Espeon, again, that is not on the card, that is on the sleeve. We'll even show you guys, just because you know you don't believe me. Because you know I sell junk, but I mean, you see it moving. It's not on the card. Anyway. Come on. Tap, 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 tap. Espeon from Neo 2 Discovery, Light Play, $99.99. Beautiful card. I have a 10 of this in my collection. This is definitely one of my favorite Espeons of all time. And there's a lot of Espeon out there. We have Lieutenant Surge's Jolteon Koro Magazine promo, moderately played, $9.68. We have the Charizard EX from the Charizard EX deck, near mint, $14.99. Charmeleon from Freeze Bolt, damage condition, $1.99. Another one of these Wild Blaze Charizard EXs, moderately played, $7.99. Dragonite, absolutely beautiful original fossil Dragonite. Heavily played in this copy, $24.99. We had the Charizard EX Koro Magazine promo from XYP, heavy play, $12.10. Another really nice Kazuki artwork. We have the Blossom from Wind from the Sea, moderately played, $8.99. We have the Victini EX. This is the full art from Plasma Gale. Absolutely beautiful card as well. Love the texture on these. Moderately played in this copy, $32.29. Again, back to the Wild Blaze. Another moderately played Wild Blaze Charizard EX. $7.99, and then another one of these Charizard EXs from the Mega Charizard deck, moderately played, $7.99. And I guess this isn't planned, but this is actually a fitting end to this video, considering we started with a dog, we're ending with a dog. We have your boy Growly here from Magmaverse Aqua, excellent condition, $3.99. And Jet will not be laying on the table like that, but this is a really nice artwork by Kusajima. But yeah, again, estimated total was $2,940. We're just going to call it $3K for the weekend. Anyone that purchased, thank you. Repeat customers, I see you. New customers, thank you for purchasing. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was a good weekend. Again, it was cool getting the dog this past Friday and spending time. My wife's off for the week, and be spending time with her and my kid and the dog, and parents will be coming over. And I don't know, the weather's just been super nice lately. I love September weather here in Pennsylvania. It just feels good. Life is getting better and better, it seems like, by the week. Doesn't mean it's always going to be that way, but things are getting better. So happy with the way things are. Again, you guys are going to be getting a video of... Oh, I just realized my fingernails are dirty. I'm sorry, guys. Should have clipped them before this. It is what it is. It's been a week. But anyway, you guys are getting a couple more videos this week. We'll be doing a Gold Star review whenever that all finishes up. I would say that's in like 2 weeks from now. And, you know, from now on, you will be getting probably like at least 2, probably 3 videos a week from now until, well, whenever that doesn't happen. But it should be for a while. I do have a case of the new set. It's so sad. I bought a case, but I don't remember what it's called. It's M2A in Japanese. The new Inferno X or whatever I think it is coming out. I did buy a case of it. This is going to be my first experience shipping from Japan and then paying tariffs and shipping through DHL instead of EMS. So we're going to see how this all works out. But I think that gets released soon, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be cool to see. It's going to be awesome for me, but it's going to be awesome for you guys who don't have to waste your money spending on a case of that product and see what you kind of pull. So I'm excited for that. Just excited in general. Life is good. I will catch you guys Probably, I would say next Monday, because I'm not going to be current in the next couple videos because they are like a week behind. But yeah, as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, or don't. But either way, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you.